midday, Monday, June 9th, day 19 of the U.S. versus Sean Combs trial, and it's all Jane. Jane has continued on direct. This will be the last day, according to Assistant U.S. Attorney Maureen Comey. But what a day it's been. Basically, it started, there were a series of communications in October 2023 where she was like, it's over, you've made me do these terrible things, you keep threatening me in the House. And he did then threaten her about the House, saying, if you don't perform for me, I won't perform for you. But then the Cassie lawsuit hit, and they've just been playing this audio tape of when Jane called Diddy, or Diddy called Jane, and they're communicating about the lawsuit. And he says, I need you now. You know what I'm saying? Are you recording me? And she says she wasn't recording you, but there is a recording. So the question is, where did this recording come from? There was a stipulation read about a seized cell phone. So I think we're going to find out in the afternoon. But we also, then at 11, and the cross will begin. And it really should be something. We're also dealing with a number of other issues. One was on the censorship of the L.A. Material by YouTube. That was removed. Appeal did it and it won. Of course, with the UN, there is no appeal, right? You do accurate reporting, they don't like it, they throw you out, and then nothing happens. Even law firms write to them, nothing happens. But we remain pushing forward, and we're going to do the best that we can this week, and we're going to be continuing throughout whatever weeks it takes. U.S. versus Sean Combs, Inner City Press on the case. To be continued.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. Going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Hello and welcome back to the Tracy Show. We're going to get into part 2 after the lunch break because I had to get something to eat too. And I just took a short lunch break. I'm still hungry. If I get hungrier, I don't have to take another break because I can't stand being hungry. But I did eat enough. That should hold me up until this is done. Now we are back. And we are back. And they are back, from their lunch break. So I put up part 1 that was from this morning. And we left off with Jane. I don't know if y'all have figured out Jane yet or if you watched it yet. I just hopped on and said, let me do what I got to do. Because I got to do what I got to do. Okay? So we're going to start back with Jane. And as we continue, try to figure out who Jane is. And we also left off with the question. Do you think that Diddy was secretly being taped? Wow. Well, here's Crazy Jane, because this Jane, she ain't got no more Cassie. She about crazy as they come. Now, I have not read any of this. I just pulled it up to where we are as of the break. And it says, Jane, I was commenting about the girlfriend of another rapper. I said, she is so beautiful. Awesome. Was the rapper an old friend of yours? Jane, Yes, I was flown to Las Vegas. This was a birthday party, and we went to a strip club. I recognized Anton. Awesome. Other than that time, have you ever seen Anton other than on hotel nights? Jane, no. Asa, this friend, was it platonic? Jane, yes. In the hotel room, Anton was having sex with a woman. The rapper and his girlfriend were there. There was flirting. I don't know what's going on with the rappers, and I don't know. Well, y'all be safe out there. Okay, here we go. Awesome. How are your finances in January of 2024? Jane, better. I decided, she will say better. I decided to do OnlyFans. Well, it's a job, huh? Okay. Also, what kind of content did you create? Jane, lingerie, swimwear, implied nudity. Also, what's that? Your hand covers your body. I wanted to stand on my own 2 feet. Okay. Jane. I'm sorry, y'all. I was still stuck a little bit at when she said it was okay. I went to go to OnlyFans. Not like she went to get a job, or she just continued to be free. I guess. I don't know. But I guess I don't know what's on OnlyFans. I thought it was just pretty perverted stuff. But I guess you are doing pretty perverted stuff if you're doing, because I don't know. Let me keep going, because this is some long stuff. Jane, I was also getting child support and some money from Bear. I advertised his brand on my social media. Anything coming to mind as who Jane is at this point? He offered me money. Actually, he just sent it to me. Awesome. How much? Jane, $9,000. He said, if you want to post for my band, for my brand, do. No big deal. Jane, Sean messaged me. He had a dream about me, that I was on the Concorde. Awesome. Why did you answer him? Jane, I missed him. Told y'all she's a nut, okay? She's a nut. I missed him dearly. He said, so what you want to do on your birthday? I said, I'm traumatized by my past birthdays and what they led to. But she missed him dearly. Oh my goodness. Awesome. What did Sean write? Jane, he said, well, if you change your mind, I miss you. Stay happy. Love. Awesome. What did you write? That I'm just being mature. I don't think I'm ready to see you. Awesome. Did you see him for your birthday in February 2024? Jane, yes. Awesome. How was it in Miami? Jane, Sean had candles. My heart was beating super fast, and I think his was beating fast too. No, it wasn't. We were oddly in the same color. I thought that was nice. Jane is crazy. Do you understand? Her baby daddy got money. There's no reason she should be doing this. But let's go. Here we go. Awesome. What happened at dinner? Jane, balloons, a 5-course dinner. Yeah, like you said, he's a good gaslighter. Jane, we used ecstasy. Then Sean asks, do you want to see Dawn? Awesome. What was your reaction? Jane, I was high. I said, okay. Me and Dawn has sex in 1 star. Then we rested a couple days. Then we flew to LA. And then we were back together. Now, this time, on that particular time, I don't see no coercion. This is Dummy's fault. Not the devil. The dumb girl. This is the girl. Yeah, here we go. So awesome. In 2024, where did you visit Sean? Jane, Miami in May, July, and August, and at my residence in LA a couple of times. Asa, did you and Sean go out in Miami and LA in 2024? Jane, no, things had really hit the fan. Hit the fan? The only fan? Okay. A lot was going wrong in his life. Jane, the press was after him about Cassie's lawsuit. Oh, now you want to stay away. Uh-huh. Awesome. With which entertainers do you have SCX with in 2024? Jane, Anton, Don, Larry. We stayed in the residences. There was a lot of focus on Sean elsewhere. I showed him how lucrative OnlyFans was. Okay, so let me keep reading. Jane, Sean was putting on music and we went to my phone. He asked me, who's Bear? Why are you texting like this with him? The money thing came up. That Bear had sent me money. He started getting dressed. I started crying. I felt misunderstood. Also, what did Sean text you? Jane, he wrote, what's going to happen if I come over tonight? I said, do you want to be alone? I can arrange that. I wrote back he was supposed to see his mother in air quotes. I met another woman. He wanted a party. Also, what did Sean ask? Jane, he said he wanted me to sign something for him so he could have closure. I thought he meant so I wouldn't be a threat. Also, had you ever sent him a demand letter? Jane, no, Sean said, you are making your own money now. Awesome. And what did you reply? Jane, I said I am working on paying off my debt after being on call, unfocused. Asa, how do you go into debt when you were dating a millionaire who gave you thousands? Combs' lawyer, objection. Judge, sustained. Awesome. What did you write? Jane, I said, I'm tired. You can't even make it to the 2 years without bringing it up to me. Awesome. What did Sean say here? Jane, Bear, my colleague, I said, I hate living in fear. The roof over my head was just going to come off. Jane, I asked, did you tell Robin, that's his accountant, to cut it off? He said, you make your own money. Asa, did he continue to pay your rent? Jane, yes, he kept paying. Asa, did you learn his houses were searched? Jane, yes, and HSI came to my house. Asa, who hired you a lawyer? Jane, Sean. Asa, is Sean still paying for your lawyer now? Jane, yes. Asa, did you talk to Sly after 2024 searches? Jane, yes. He called and said he had a tape and he had intended to release it bit by bit on the dark web. Jane, I asked Sly how he got the video. He said that Sean picked up his phone and recorded with it. I asked Sly Cabral how much he wanted. He said $10,000. I told Sean Cabral, I'm just going to keep reading. I told Sean Cabral just tried to extort me. Sean was crying. Asa, what did he say? Jane, get legal on it. Asa, did you speak with Cabral? Is there two Seans? Or maybe I'm reading too fast. Okay, maybe I need to slow down because this is saying, did you speak with Cabral? Jane, yes, I told him this was extortion and I would not talk with him. Then a media company called me and said they bought the tape, and did I have a comment? I fainted. We had to, she's crying. We had to control the situation. Asa, did the media company ever publish the video? Jane, no. Asa, do you know why? Jane, no. The hotel video of Sean and Cassie came out, and I was with Sean in Miami. Asa, how did you first learn of that video? Jane, there was a knock on the door. Jane, Sean was called out. I went down and everyone was talking. It was a 2-star. Asa, what happened? Jane, Sean was huddled with his team and his family. I was just giving everyone space. Later we had a huddle. His sons were involved. Asa, huddle for what? Jane, to come up with an apology. What? To come up with an apology? Wow. He showed me a draft of what he would say on social media. Wow. Asa, did you read it? Jane, he addressed Cassie by name in the draft I saw. I felt it was more heartfelt. I thought it was good enough. Wow. It was a fake apology. Well, even though I kind of thought it was, wow. Wow, they got in a huddle to think about what kind of apology they could give to Cassie. And she along with it. Heartfelt. I thought it was good enough. Oh, awesome. Did you talk later one-on-one with Sean about the video? Jane, yes. He said that Cassie hit him too. Then I was told that KK was coming and I had to go into another room. I did. And I went back to LA. Asa, do you recognize this? Jane, Sean's IG apology. So I video played to jury. Excuse me, not to the screen. So I guess they played. Excuse me, Sean's apology. Sean, disgusting. I have asked God for his mercy and grace. I'm truly sorry. Yeah, he said all that on his apology, which they had to think about to come up with. Oh my goodness. And everyone was talking about, why would he take the apology down? Because he didn't mean it. All right, Comey, how did you feel about it? Jane, I was disappointed. I felt there was no heart. How are you disappointed? You came up with the apology with him, and you just said it was heartfelt. Because he actually said her name. Some bull ass like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. I was no heart. Combs lawyer. Sidebar? Judge, sure. Yeah, sidebar. And get her dumb A off. She's about as dumb as bricks. Judge. Jurors, you may take a break. The jurors leave. Judge, Miss Comey, can I get a proffer as to relevance? Asa, if I can't compare the drafts, I'll strike the last question about comparing the drafts. Combs' lawyer, Agnophilia, we want all those questions stricken. Why? Combs' Agnophilia lawyer says, I advise not to name Cassie as she might be a grand jury witness. So, privilege. Asa, our next question are about Combs' violent assault on Jane and forcing her to have sex with an entertainer while still injury. It goes to state of mind. Asa, I can play the video again and avoid any privilege issues. Judge, okay, bring the jury back in. All rise. All rise. Apology video is played again. I was effed up. I hit rock bottom. I sought out professional help. Lying. I'm going to therapy. I'm going to rehab. Liar! Liar! Liar, liar, liar! Got in a huddle with your family. Oh, the whole family y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Did that include the girls? Girls, I hope y'all was not in that huddle. Oh, my goodness. Awesome. Jane, what did you understand he was referring to? Jane said, the hotel elevator lobby video. Awesome. The next time you saw him, June 18th, 2024, where did you see him? Jane, home in LA, date night in the house. Jonathan came to help set up. Awesome. What did Jonathan do? Jane, put some candles around the home, decorate with red lights, make the environment cozy. What the plan to have, and it was, was the plan to have an entertainer? Jane, no, I wore a long brown dress. I opened our patio, which has a really nice view. Awesome. Did you two get into an argument? Jane, yes, we had champagne and some tequila. I started confronting him about who he was with on his family, should be family trip to Utah. Awesome. What did you say to Sean? I said, you are a pedo. He was 25 or more years older. What did I miss something? Jane, I said, if a girl can't buy her own drinks, what makes you interested in her? I believe she was under 21, Asa, but older than 18? Jane, yes. I pushed his head into the marble. Asa, then what? I started throwing candle and glass. I was angry. Oh, were you? Jane, he was probably cursing and calling me crazy. I wanted to lock myself in the master bedroom. Asa, has Sean touched you? Jane, not yet. I locked the bedroom door, but he kicked it down. Then he kicked down the bathroom door and he kicked it off the hinges. Jane, he kicked his way into the closet. I tried to run, but he kicked me and put me in a chokehold and I couldn't breathe. I went to the front door and to a wall 6 blocks. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go back. Let's get this together. He kicked me into my closet. I tried to run, but he kicked me and put me in a chokehold and I couldn't breathe. I went to the front door into a wall 6 blocks away. Okay, so she ran out the house and ran about 6 blocks away. Asa, how long did you hide there? Jane, 2 hours. Then I went back. I saw Sean. He did all that and she went back. Y'all can't tell me that this Jane right here, crazy. She ain't got no morals, no ethics. She ain't got no sense. No sense. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I saw Sean. Jane, Sean kicked in the guest bedroom door. I was throwing glasses and candles at Sean. I shouted that I hated him. He started punching my head and saying all kinds of things. Why did she go back? Why did you just... I don't know. Also, he started saying all kinds of things. Also saying what? Jane, that I was trying to keep him away from his kids. What? Jane, I said no, but he kicked me to the ground. I was balled up. Then he grabbed me by my hand, arms, and dragged me back to the house. Yo, they was outside. Also, what was he saying? Jane, that I was effing crazy. I kept saying, just leave me alone. Leave me the F alone. You should have left him alone, dummy. You had no business messing with him again. Jane, I called the girl I thought Sean was with and asked if she was on the trip with Sean. She said very insulting things. Then Sean held me down, so I had to listen. So he held her down, and he was making her listen to all the insulting things that the girl was saying to her. Also, what did you do? Jane, I told her to shut up and that he was beating my ass. Jane, Sean hung up. Then he told Jonathan to tell me he wasn't with no girl on his family trip. Awesome. After the FaceTime, what? Jane, I went into the shower to cool off. Awesome. Who was with you? Jane, Sean. I saw a black eye forming with whelps. Asa, how were you in the shower? Jane, naked. Sean was in his pants. He slapped me. I fell to the grounds of the shower. Asa, then what? Jane, I was exhausted. I just sat there. Sean said, just put some ice on it and put an outfit on. The devil and the dummy. Asa's outfit, Jane, lingerie and heels. Sean was using my phone to play. I guess I can say this. Pornography. He texted Anton on my phone. My phone was screen mirrored to the TV. Sean texted, hey, what are you doing? Sean scrolled up and saw Anton's message about our mutual friends, Jane. Sean asked me how the mutual friends were. I said, I didn't know. Asa, why did you lie? Jane, we were on break. I didn't think I needed to say it. Anton showed up. I moved my hair so that my injuries couldn't be seen and used makeup like Sean said. Just like Cassie. Jane, I greeted Anton and tried to be polite. Asked him how his day was. Sean was giving me this evil stare. Sean said, I need to talk to you. We went into the guest bedroom. Asa, what happened there? Jane, he said he wanted to know about the mutual friend. Jane, I told him I went to Vegas with this rapper and his girlfriend. I saw Anton having sex with another woman. Awesome. What did Sean say? Jane. He said, do you have this porn star having something over me? Awesome. Did you take drugs? Jane. Yes. Right around this time, Sean told me, take this effing pill. You're not going to ruin my effing night. Go out there and suck his D. I said, I don't want to. Awesome. What did he say? Jane. He said, is this coercion? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Awesome. What happened to the pill? Jane. Not. I consumed it. You know she took the pill. The devil and a dummy. I performed or sex on Anton. I felt sick. I was like, even in my own body, I felt disgusted. I felt terrible. Asa, how did it end? Jane, when Anton finished, I excused him and tried to put on a good face. Jane, Sean called me a whore. After he left, he sent his security with money to me for Anton. $10,000 or $12,000 in cash for Anton, and the $4,000 for the damaged doors. Awesome. What did you do with part of the money? Jane, I Ubered $3,000 or $4,000 to Anton. Oh, you wasn't crazy right there. You took that, didn't you? He ain't even give you no money. Awesome. Have you ever fixed your doors? Jane, no, there were other bills. Photos of broken doors shown to the jury, but not on screen in public gallery. Awesome. When did you next see Sean? Jane, a few days later. Awesome. Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She said I missed him. Oh my gosh. Jane said we were trying to have a Sunday fun day, but it was like tense. Well, what do you expect? I thought I bought some tissue by nose. Oh my gosh. She said I missed him. We was trying to have a Sunday fun day. Dumb as 1020 doorknobs. Okay. But it was tense. Awesome. Did you and Sean talk with Jonathan? Jane. Sean FaceTimed Jonathan, asking him what he saw that night. For a moment, Jonathan saw me in the corner crying. Jane. I shot a video of Sean and my out in the yard. Let me read that. It must mean I shot a video of Sean and myself out in the yard. Awesome. Did you inadvertently film your injuries? Jane, yes, my welts. Awesome. And when you learned that Sean went to Wyoming, Jane, I was outraged. He was with another woman. Awesome. Did you block him? Jane, yes. Child. Jane, what are you expecting at this point, child? You've been on the stand all day, Friday. You about a dummy. Awesome. How long? Jane, 2 or 3 weeks, then I saw that his mother had been hospitalized. I wanted to put what happened between us to the side. He said this was just too far for me. I saw you had me in a box. Awesome. Do you saw the name? I guess, did you see the name of the rapper? Jane, yes, I flew on a red eye to meet Sean. I'm so confused. We had to go. Awesome. And what did you do? Jane, we had a really nice time. Sean said, you could tell me when you are tired. Awesome. What did you say? Jane, let's stop for now and see each other later. His demeanor changed. Jane, he said, a man spends all this money on you and you say you're tired? He threw water on me. He called me a bee. He gave me an ecstasy pill. Also, what happened? Jane, Sean was celebratory. He said, let's go. Also, did Paul come to Miami? Jane, yes. Wait a minute, I want to back up for a minute because maybe I read something wrong. Sean's mother was in the hospital. She said she saw him 2 or 3 weeks later. Then I saw that his mother had been hospitalized. I wanted to put what happened between us to the side. She said, this was just too far for me. I saw you had me in a box. Also, did you see the name of the rapper? So maybe that was someone else. So she took a flight to meet Sean because the mother was in the hospital. Was she trying to consult? And he got mad, threw some water, called her. I'm really confused because this is, I know. Well, obviously I don't know. Who loves like that? Asa, did Paul come to 2-Star? Jane, yes. I was given a spray bottle, liquid Molly, into my mouth. I felt a surge of high-octane sexual energy. Paul comes in. I greet Paul with that energy. Did you have sex with Paul in front of Sean? She says yes. Awesome. When was the last time you saw Sean in person? Jane, August 2024 at 2-Star. Awesome. Did you have sex with Dawn in front of Sean at 2-Star? Jane, yes. Awesome. One last text message. That last one I'll ask you to look at. Awesome. Did you go to New York to see him? Jane, no. Awesome. Why not? Jane, he was arrested. Awesome. Did you get a subpoena? Jane, yes, I had to come in November 2024, then January of 2025. And after? And after. Awesome. Did you see a therapist? Jane, 3 months now. Child, just 3 months now. You should have started long time ago. I mean, long time ago. Long time ago. Awesome. Do you have an attorney for this case? Jane, yes. Awesome. Who is paying? Jane. Sean, I'm still processing. Me too. I'm still processing this. Awesome. Nothing further. Judge, jurors, you may go. I don't even know what to say. And to be honest with you, I don't want to continue because I think this is sick. I just don't. Where? Why? 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 Has she been redirected yet? Oh my gosh. This girl got to come on up here tomorrow. I don't know. I don't see where she has been redirected yet. Or let me see. Oh my goodness. And they have more witnesses. If I find that she has been redirected today, I will definitely load up another video. But there was something else that I wanted to make a video about, so I may just do it tomorrow. I'm not sure. But anywho, guys, I don't know if you figured out who Jane is, and it don't even really matter. Because I know the baby daddy, like, Lord have mercy, I didn't know you could be so stupid. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Or maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I thank you for watching. I thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts about this juror right here. This day right here. This week number 4 right here. This is week number 4. I should title this Diddy and the Dummy. Because I am not understanding it. And you know what? I'm going to stop saying that, because it could have been all the rugs, and I have never been in her shoes, so I can't like really wrap my head around all that mess they were doing, the freaky deaky stuff. I can't wrap my head around none of it. And she always talk about she missed him. I can't wrap my head around it. Not at all. So I apologize if I have offended anyone that may have been in a situation like this, or a very similar situation. I don't know. I apologize for that. It's just that I can't wrap my head around it. Just like probably if I told you something that I did, you probably, what? Couldn't wrap your head around. I don't know, but let me know in the comments your thoughts, your opinions. All right? And guys, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and an update on my other channel. I was supposed to get an email or something from YouTube today, and I didn't. And I didn't think that I did. I mean, that I would. So I still can't go live as of yet, but I'm gonna keep pushing, and hopefully I'll get back to where I was like 2 months. We can do it, y'all, can't we? 2 months, don't make me wait. Don't make me wait. Please, guys, subscribe. Please, guys, subscribe, and like, and comment. All right, thank you. And until the next the Tracy. How can I say this? Until the next show, I love you all. Smooches. Smooches, smooches, smooches.